Sorry, T-Bone. Who are we waiting on again? Who is that? What
Kevwood and
name?
BBR
Oh,
Galif.
it's Kev Wood. Oh, it's Kev Wood. Okay, I just wanted to say it's Kev Wood. Oh, the stream's on. Oh, my bad. What's going on, everybody? How are we doing? We're here for another Star Cup broadcast, just in the pre-race lobby here, trying to wait for some drivers to join. Kev Wood being one of them. But we're looking forward to this round 2 of season 3. This is now Spain at the Circuit de Catalunya. Track that has been truly tested over time, both literally and figuratively. It's been changed. It's been used for testing sessions. It's a very technical lap that demands a lot out of the car, and if you have confidence around here, it rewards it, but of course, so much can go wrong. So we're looking forward to this one. And again, as we said before with this track, the recent improvements they've made, particularly the third sector, have been a much, much big improvement from what it was before. So thank goodness that chicane is gone. Anyway, we are here for Star Cup Season 3. This is Greg Jennings here, just getting the action underway. T-Bone's going to join us through the radio as we have before in the other races as well. And we're looking forward to this one. We come off of an exciting race around Bahrain, which we saw Jay Jackin take the win at, and he had to really fight hard for it. In the end, it looked a little bit more comfortable, but some things went his way, and he was really, really impressive in that first win in the first race of the season. And we're going to see if anyone else can get their first win. There's a lot of drivers looking to do so tonight, and a couple repeat winners as well, including Bella here in the McLaren. Had a tough start to the race in Bahrain, but man, he just came out of nowhere and benefited from some safety cars for sure, but ended up in P2 when he was at one point a pit stop down with damage. So that was a sign that really anything can
It
happen
was
here at the
luck,
Star
no
Cup.
talent. It was luck, no talent.
That's a sign that anything in here can happen. You can be lucky, you can be talented, but you need those two things to kind of go together, and sometimes one or the other falls short. But we're looking forward to this one, and of course the rest of the drivers, Kev Wood, finally here now, Purple Snack, Dastardly Daddy, XM, Dookie, Zudi, Took Your Dogs. We have a new name, Lihava Mato. Not sure how I'm going to say that quickly. Lihava. And then, of course, Ali Mo, Leader Liebag, and Hood Kool-Aid Man. You heard that right, folks. Hood Kool-Aid Man. I wonder what color the Hood Kool-Aid Man is. Is he the purple one? I don't know. I'm just kidding. We'll see what he's up to in the Williams tonight. And from what I saw of him, the other race that he did that I was taking part in, he was pretty decent in qualifying at the very least. And if some controller issues maybe don't happen to him like last time, maybe he'll be right up there fighting for the win. We will see. Olive is looking to do that as well. He can get up there for sure in the Star Cup. And then XOD had a great comeback of his own along with his teammate T-Bone after that interesting turn one, let's just say, for now. And then Skeeta Bike as well, looking to pick up any points he can in the Kick Sauber. Of course, we're going to be rooting for him as always. And then I think Rasta maybe is joining last minute here. We have a
No, this
couple
fucking
drivers
idiot
in.
Kevwood took the wrong car, bro.
Oh,
I'm 30 seconds. I'm kicking him.
Kev Wood. What car is he supposed to take?
Ferrari, and now BBR doesn't know what to do. Oh.
Kev Wood, Ferrari, please.
Yeah, I'm kicking him.
League
Guys,
administration
kick him
here.
because now it's messing things up.
Can you text him? Usually he responds a bit faster. There he is. He's in the Ferrari. There we go. All right. And then BBR is here in the Haas. We saw him last time. He did well in qualifying, but it just did not come together. There was some damage sustained to his Ferrari last time along the way. In the Haas tonight, we'll see what he's up to. And I think that pretty much completes our grid here.
We can fire this one up. Greg, thank you very much. I am T-Bone here, joining Greg in the booth while I'm driving. We'll be listening. Also joined by my special teammate. He's very, very special, folks. XOD, coming live from that IFM family. He is a household name there, but as I say, so is Garbage. Shout out to XOD. Now we love him. He is my number two, and I appreciate him, especially around here, XOD. So stick to the script. I will be serving my quali ban this incident last week.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Of course,
Okay.
we've all seen it. It went viral. Don't check your Twitter, folks. So other than that, I just want to shout out to Greg for doing this. All the racers, man. Hit it pop in race 2, Star Cup, season 3.
Very nice. So that's T-Bone just saying hello to all the viewers and fans in the stands and in the audience. Jordan is here. You know, he enjoyed that clip. He's here watching, and we'll definitely try and get all the action that we can, especially on that first corner, but it's just so hard to keep up with and describe what's going on sometimes. And then when the race does get going, who do you really pay attention to? It's always a tough call. There's consistent racing for the win at the front, at least we've seen that season after season. And then all throughout the field, there's these little rivalries and battles emerging, so we'll see if we can capture as much as possible tonight. But anyway, what happens in this qualifying session? It's very important around this track. It's not one that you can easily get through the field. It's not impossible, and certainly the recent track changes help with that kind of race if someone's looking to do that. But it's still tough to get by. The ERS is an issue, and you might be running a lot of downforce as well. So we'll see who does what and who gets this pole position, which is going to be important, of course.
Greg, can I say quickly 2 more things? One, I will be doing the qualifying and just DQing myself at the end, get some laps in. And I hate to do this again, but the 47th president is a big fan of the league, and he did have a quick message just to get to the drivers quickly, Greg, if you don't mind.
Go. Yeah, let him rip.
Just here to make sure the terrible T-Bone makes it through turn 1. Dookie Maka sounds like something I'd find in my toilet. Leader Lee, bag drinks motor oil. Hey, Kev, Wood, your mama is so fat the sorting hat put her in Waffle House. Greg, stop giggling, guys. Spain Star Cup, let's race.
Right, well, again, thanks to the president.
God.
Greg, stop giggling.
He knows me very well. He's a fan for sure. And we're excited to have him on board as always. His support means the world to us. And do not disappoint him tonight, fellas. That's all I gotta say. That includes myself as well.
Staying up late to watch, folks. So
A couple drivers now heading out on track here, so we're already getting underway. Looks like a McLaren is first to do so. I took you dogs. Qualified well last time out. And then again, the first turn, whatever happened there, I think he was a little bit involved in as well, and just didn't go his way from there. But we'll see what he can do here. And this track, when you put a good lap together, you really do earn it. It can really go wrong at many, many places. There's undulation, there's curbs that are very deadly, and also curbs that are very useful. It really pushes the car and the driver to the limits, especially on this one flying lap, which we're about to see dogs amongst other drivers do, with most of them now heading out here. Pretty busy track in that second sector. So after dogs, looks like it'll be a Mercedes. Which one would that be? It's going to be XOD, followed by Purple Snack. Then we're going to see what BBR Gullik can do.
XOD, I'm starting on the hards, just so you know, because I'm starting at the back.
There you go, some strategizing.
Part of the package,
down.
Greg.
All right, we can work with that.
Took your dogs, though, is now through turn 1 and 2, high-speed chicane, which you really want to carry the speed through, and onto this very long right-hander that you can kind of shave a little bit of time if you cut a little bit, especially in this qualifying session, but in the race you do have to be careful doing that. And here it's very easy through that corner right off the straight there to really kind of go wide and touch a tire or something onto the grass. It really makes that corner difficult. Then you have this chicane uphill, which pushes the rear end of the car. Then a blind right-hander at very high speed, DRS opening. And then an incredibly sharp left. Like this, that's what I'm saying. This lap really demands a lot of precision and car control for sure. Feel like you're very busy around this track for sure. If you can get it right, it's a great feeling. But if you have a setup issue or some damage, it really, really hurts, especially at the mid part of the lap there. But anyway, Tookie Dogs is first crossed the line. XOD will improve from his time to a 1:13.1. More drivers, though, going to be doing that as well, I'm sure. Ali Mose looking to finish up his lap here in the Alpine. We saw him lead the race for some time, which was a sight to see, folks, around Bahrain last week. We'll see if he can do the same. And again, I'll say it again, he's looking great. Look at that, into P3 for now, but DRS Maestro beats everybody, who is just ahead of Jay Jackin. But Ali Mo was up there, and I think if he had just a little bit more normal and kind of easy to use, easy to implement strategy, he might have done very, very even better last time. But we'll have to wait and see what he can do tonight. Looking forward to it. He's now in P5 for now. We have DRS Maestro with a 12.566. Jay Jackin right behind him with a 12.7 evenly. And then Olive just crossed the line with a 12.74. And then a bit of a gap to XOD and P4 for now in the 13 still. So we'll see if everyone can close up here. More drivers, though, crossing the line. Hood Kool-Aid Man is here.
Great name.
Iconic name. And here he goes now through the final corner. Maybe a little bit of a toe ahead, but he's into P13. I think he can do a lot better than that. He's quite a bit off the top times there. Maybe he made a mistake. Maybe he's going for it again sometime soon. But he's in last for now with a 1:21. Leader Liebig in the Red Bull. Now looking to finish his lap. What will he do on this first run here? Into P12 with a 1:14.7. And that's about it for the initial laps. Other drivers still heading out. Skeeta Bike is one of them, and Lihava Mato is another in the Haas here. We've never seen him drive before. Let's see what he does on this hot lap. Everyone else is returning from a lap or getting into the pit lane or waiting there still.
Mato's a Finnish driver, protege of Wingish, the great Wingish, if you know Wingish.
Oh, okay. I love the inside information.
So we do expect some excitement here. Also, VBR Galik making his return after last week. Who else is new here? I don't really...
Hood,
Kool-Aid Man. Dookie Monker as well.
Yeah. Oh, there's a V-carb right in front of Lihava there. Didn't really affect him too much, but maybe just the sight of that threw him off a little bit. He's now heading up the hill towards this blind, high-speed right-hander. I think it's turn 9. I could be wrong. But Jay Jackin is now just ahead of DRS Maestro, up to a 12.5. So it looks like he did another kind of double push lap, which we've seen him do before. But DRS Maestro responds right away and gets just inside of the 12.4s with a 12.497. Look how close it is between those two. I want to see them keep that up and hopefully give us the battle that they probably would have gave us around Bahrain. And Lihava improves to P3. Very good start for him. And maybe some time to find for him as well to get even further ahead. He's into P3 for now. Definitely involved in this battle for pole position, at least it seems so for now. Bella is on a lap of his own. And if Bella can start well and stay there, he has a great shot, as always, of coming through for the win. He's a great racer. It's kind of similar to me in a little bit. The qualifying maybe is where he needs to improve. But once the race starts...
Hey, you wretched DRS Maestro, get out of my way.
Once the race gets going, he knows what he's doing. And DRS Maestro now is off the track. The Alpine in front of him doing the same.
T-Bone, where are you right
you see that traffic, Greg? These guys parted like Kev Wood's mom's legs after a buzzball.
Speaking of
God,
Kev
man.
Wood, here he is in P18 for now,
Jesus
but that's
Christ.
because he hasn't set a lap yet. He's about to start his lap in the Ferrari. Spain, I think, is one of his
Loves it here. He
yeah,
he loves it here.
yeah, he does like this place quite a bit compared to some tracks.
He only likes 4 tracks. This is one of them.
Oh, he got close to invalidating there. Has to be careful through that first chicane.
Where's his ass? Should I brake check him on stream?
He's coming behind a Mercedes right now.
Yeah, guess who?
Is that T-Bone in front? T-Bone getting out of the way. And Kev Wood will wave to him as he goes by. But Kev Wood goes off the track there. That's going to lose him some time.
Good
I
for his
thought he would have invalidated there, but he kept the lap. And
Good for his
just
ass.
struggling a little bit to stay in the track limits.
Guy's
Which-
a byproduct of cheap tequila and dollar store condoms.
Oh my goodness. The roasts are coming thick and fast here. Kev Wood, can he keep his composure while being roasted like that by the commish? We'll have to see. Of course, everyone seems to have had their way with his mama. At least the president has.
That's uncalled for, Greg, man. A little too far.
And he's in P16 for now. 14-6, so some time to find for him as well. We have basically a top 5, borderline 6 battle who could realistically improve. And speaking of improving, Olive does so himself and now is in pole position at this very moment with a 12-4. Pretty much even. But the top 6 kind of involved in that battle for P1, and then you have Alimo. T-Bone, as you mentioned, is just kind of setting lap times for now. He will start in the back
Alimo's
of the race.
Maxime's a fan, I think, of some of these things being said. Shout out to Asasco as well. You know, we got to give a shout out to Asasco.
Always shout out to Isasco and all the viewers, and also all the drivers listening live and in the replay as well.
I know Asasco, Greg. He's been going through kind of a hard time in his races. These races kind of bring him joy.
Oh, it's tough to hear that, but he's...
Well, no, he sold his car for gas money, so it's just he's been struggling. He'll be okay.
Alright, well, shout out to Isasco. Let's see if Alimo can get back up there again tonight. He was doing very well last week. Let's see what Dookie can do here. I think he's on a lap for now. Not 100% sure. He could be using more energy from his battery.
Can't believe I have to do a back of the grid, bro. Never even, like, no one's ever even been penalized in this league. Someone reported me. Better not find out who it was.
No, it's pretty easy to find out who it was. It was about 5 guys.
I didn't even know we had a steward.
Dastardly's in the pit lane. BBR is starting his second hot lap here, I believe. Kev Wood's trying to do another hot lap. Yeah, it looks like he is. 6 minutes and 40 seconds and dropping as of now in this qualifying session. Olive on top, almost a tenth or so ahead from DRS Maestro and Jay Jackin, who are both also on hot laps of their own.
How's my teammate doing? XOD.
XOD on a lap for now, just starting it in P5 currently. I think DRS Maestro and Jay Jackin are close to one another on the track again. So we'll quickly see if they both improve, and if so, who improved more. Oh, DRS Maestro just clips the inside curb there on the final corner.
Oh my goodness.
And Jay Jackin as well had an issue there. So neither of them get that lap time they're looking for, but still lots of time left. The Hava and the Haas is heading in for now in P4 currently. XOD, let's see what he's doing on his hot lap. It's going to be the lone Mercedes up front, most likely.
Don't talk like that.
Keyword most likely. Crosses the line. Just running out of energy a little bit, but is in P5 for now. Hood Kool-Aid Man has crossed the line recently. He is in P9 currently. Unsure if he improved on that particular lap. But he's in the hunt for some good points tonight. And who knows? It's probably some more time for everyone to find, including him. XM in the Aston Martin. See how he can get, I think, his hot lap going here. I think he's about to do one. His teammates right in front of him as well. Are they working together, I wonder? DRS Maestro opens the DRS right ahead of XM. I think DRS is on a lap of his own. Oh, no, DRS pulls out of the way there last second, so he's given his teammate the tow there. Very well executed, but again, it's up to the driver to complete the rest of the lap. And we saw XM get a little bit close to the track limits there. I think he had to slow down a little bit more than he wanted to. But he's still continuing this lap now. Obviously, he had some help in that first sector there. Three minutes or so in this qualifying session, so the time is running out now. If you're out on the track, you're running the risk of not being able to be on the track when it's at its fastest, which is the very end. Looks like XM had a bit of a wobble through the high speed right there. There was a car in front of him as well. Might have tripped him up a little bit. Just kind of off the track. But now this will be XM's second hot lap here. I think he abandoned that one. Oh, he's heading into the pits. Okay, he might not have enough time because his team is probably servicing his team. Oh no, his teammate's still out. Out on the track. Never mind, but he's going to be close. DRS Maestro might be the one who is going to be left out here because the team is going to have to service his teammate, and he's going to have to wait because for some reason this game is kind of dumb in that way. Watch this. You see him just parked there in front of his garage, but the team is only able to take in one car at a time, and the time is ticking. See if he had enough of it. T-Bone's going to start from the back. Leader Liebig is now looking to do his hot lap, and we'll see what T-Bone can do anyway. It's always a good sign if you can get a good lap time together.
Send a message, you know.
Leader Liebig now beginning his lap. It'll probably be his last attempt, considering the need to charge the battery after this lap. So this is it for him. P13 for now. Can he get any higher? We will see. A lot of drivers are in the pit lane quite late here.
So do you slow down and give me a tow?
Looks like the top four are all still there. Time is running out, fellas. Looks like they're just heading out now. So a lot of people leaving it pretty late here. There's going to be a little bit of a stack up in that third sector. But I guess it's about minute 12, so it's doable for them to get to the line. I just have flashbacks from doing that myself several times over the years, leaving the pit lane too late and not getting to do a lap at the very end. See if anyone cut that too closely. For now, though, leader's lap is about to finish. Looks like he has abandoned it, though. He's gotten out of the way of a McLaren behind him. As I took you dogs. Jay Jackin was out of the session. That's why Jay was in the pits.
XOD, bro, right there.
Took you dogs crosses the line for P8 for now. XOD, purple sector 1. At least according to the in-game map, which can dissuade us sometimes from the truth, but we'll see. Anyway, Olive has crossed the line. And
I had a decent lap, but I have to give it back. I hate you, Maestro. I know it was you.
Olive has now crossed the line. Time is running out. I can't see it because there's a yellow flag. 26 seconds. So Jay Jackin will not get a chance to respond. That's a big shame for him. He had some connection issues there. DRS Maestro will cross the line, as will Lihava. So everyone getting their laps in for the most part, besides Jay Jackin, Alimo, Dastardly. Purple Snack and Skeeta Bike. Everyone else is on a heater right now. Track is very, very busy. Who will cross the line first? T-Bone has disqualified. Looks like it's BBR. He's going to cross the line in the Haas. Stay in 15th for now. Then it will be AZ Racing. It will be in 11th or lower. We will find out.
Oliver, P1, the Wrecking Ball. This will be fun.
Olive's done very well here. He's about to cross the line. Looks like XOD has retired, so he will not improve. Bella has
Shout out to
crossed the
everyone
line
watching.
for P2. He's right there with Olive. Look how close he was. Olive, though, improves to a 1:12.275. DRS Maestro is on his final lap amongst all the other drivers as well. Can he get involved for pole position? Can he find some more time? He's got about 2/10 of it to find here if he wants to get start in the lead. What will he do? Crossing the line and stays P3 for now. Jay Jackin did not get a chance there. Lihava has stayed in P6. And then Mr. Kool-Aid Man is finishing the lap. I believe he's the last driver to do so here. In P9 currently, where will he finish this qualifying session? It's going to be P7, which again is solid. So Olive will lead the grid away, followed by Bella. And I mentioned he's a great racer and he's qualifying well tonight. So he's going to be a threat. Then I think we had DRS Maestro, Jay Jackin.
What was the reason for my teammate not finishing?
He was given a quali ban for the race tonight for the turn 1 incident.
Oh right, no, that was a glitch though. Like his brakes failed.
Oh, that's what the stewards decided.
Um,
Anyway, it's gonna be
Hold on.
XOD, Lihava, Hood Kool-Aid Man, Tookie Dogs, Ali Mo, XM, Dookie Monker, AZ Racing, followed by Leader Leabag, Zudi, Dastardly Daddy, BBR, Kevwood, Purple Snack, Skeeta Bike,
No one
and
cares about the
T-Bone.
guys down that far, Greg. You're too nice. But what's it called? XOD. I'm gonna start on the hards. You know, I'll hold down the back of the pack. You hold down the front, okay? You know.
His
We'll do
constant
like a
supervision
total
of the
domination
entire
thing.
grid.
Personally speaking, I know Spain and there's gonna be a safety car, so I'm gonna start on the hards.
Yeah. You're far enough ahead of me that it won't impact anyways, man. Don't say too much, but multi-21 if I get near you, okay?
You got it.
Know your role and shut your mouth. Shout out XOD, my teammate, championship contender. I'll do my best to help him.
There you
Back
have
to
it,
you, Greg.
folks.
Sorry about that, man.
The
We just had the team communication. T-Bone and
That's all
XOD, Team
good.
Mercedes.
It's all good.
Team XOD Bone.
We'll appreciate the insight into the operation and how it really works at the top of the Star Cup. We'll see. XOD alluded to the hard tire maybe he's using. We will see what everyone chooses. For now, it looks like it's a mixture of the mediums and the softs. More and more drivers picking the mediums as the time goes on here. And the tire wear could be an issue around here, especially on the, I think it's the left side. They get beat up a little bit, if I remember. But safety cars can really change the nature of the race, and it just depends what side of the coin you're on. Either you have the tires to take advantage of it, or you don't. But here we go. Now Star Cup is starting for round 2, round Spain. And we are off with Olive and Bella leading us away. DRS Maestro right behind them. What happens here in turn 1? We see Williams way off to the left there. Any missed brake opportunities? Looks like nothing too major so far. A couple little taps here and there. But the grid is preserved through the first couple turns. But now we're into turn 3, where things are going to have to tighten up a little bit, because you don't really want to be going side by side through here. Olive has held on to the lead for now. DRS Maestro's ahead of Bella in P2, and then Jay is still in P4. So all of them are out of it. Looks like Jay is going for the move or thinking about it on Bella. Tires, DRS Maestro, Ali Mo, Dookie, Kevwood are on the softs. Everyone else on the mediums besides T-Bone and Leader, who are on the hards. So all 3 being used, but it's predominantly the mediums, which are the tires of choice so far. XOD trying to get involved with Lihava in the Haas ahead. We see the predicted strategies here. It's probably looking to be a medium hard if things remain the same. But of course, as we mentioned, safety cars can change things quickly. Oh, and someone's off the track there. That's Dookie. Just barely scraping through the final corner. He's still off. The world's fastest lawnmower here. He's dropping positions. He's getting out of the way. He looked a little bit out of control there for a second, but he's not out by any means. Kev Wood now is going to be the lead Ferrari in P12, up 5 positions. He is on those soft tires. We'll see how long they last. And right now, there's still a consistent train all the way from the lead to basically last place. Will any gaps emerge? Some drivers are close, but it's not quite there, and the DRS will open now. You see all of them flying up the hill there. It really shows you how much speed and grip they have through that corner on the top of the hill. Looks like XOD is trying to go for the move on the inside initially, but now on the left side of the track over Lihava, who defends that well. Skida Bike separating further back a little bit, but again, we still have this massive train here. What will happen at the front? Can Olive get back by DRS Maestro, who has taken the lead? But looks like Bella's there as well. It's 2 wide, almost 3 wide. A little bit of contact for this lead position, but everyone seems okay for now. Bella's in P2, putting Olive now under pressure. Jay Jacken has muscled by DRS Maestro, crucially into P3. Lihava in P4. DRS is dropping positions here. He wants to be careful because this is a consistent train, so if he keeps having to be defensive like this, he's just going to keep losing spots. We see him now lose a spot to Ali Mo as well. XOD trying to get by. DRS having a tough lap here, which is going to take a long time to recover from. Does he lose another position? Not quite, because XOD is under some pressure from the Hood Kool-Aid Man behind. A little bit of tapping there. Hood Kool-Aid Man makes the move initially, but now XOD is back ahead into the right-hander. Everyone, though, still nose to tail all the way down to P14 now. Looks like BBR has had an issue there. What happened to him? He's just in the back of the shot there. He must have spun or something. He's now in last place amongst Dookie Monker, AZ Racing, and Skida Bike, who are also side-by-side back here. Leader Liebag trying to get in front of Dastardly. They have become dropped by the field. But look at this, guys. All the way down to P13 with T-Bone. Everyone's still close to one another. Still has a chance to move through and stay with this leading group.
Ali is glitching like crazy. I think his Wi-Fi has
Thank you.
issues in some shade.
Of course,
That's why I'm
T-Bone's going to
fucking
take
started
that
back
opportunity.
But I'm doing all right.
So now Bella's in the lead. We haven't even been able to keep up with that because there's been action all over the place here on these initial laps. Now onto lap 4. It's hard to make a move into that left-hander, but it is possible. We'll see if anyone can do that. We saw Kool-Aid Man try that earlier. Didn't quite pull it off. Looks like Leader Liebag has had... Oh no, Dastardly's had an issue there. He was off the track there. I saw him on the map. Now he's into P19 in the Kick Sauber near his teammate Skida Bike. Bella sets the fastest lap, though, back in front, and Olive is going to try and get back in this lead position. Can Jay get involved, get into P2? It's a lot more comfortable being there, but for now, he's not able to do so. It's a lot harder to get by when the person in front of you has DRS. We're going to see that as time goes on. XOD is just falling behind DRS Maestro now a little bit. And he has damage to the front left end plate. That would explain the drop-off here. Something happened there to T-Bone's teammate. Alimo, first driver to get penalized tonight. He's got a 3-second already. 5 laps in. That's not looking good. Needs to clean that up. There will be other drivers getting those, I'm sure. But he really does not want to get another one. Kev Wood spinning or having an issue. Yes, natural. And the safety car is out.
That was natural. That was natural.
It is a tough corner for traction. I will give him that. The wing is off the Ferrari.
Yeah.
Safety car is out.
Greg, can I give a shout out to my boy Zudi, driving beautifully today?
Zudi up to
Shout out
P11.
Zudi,
Shout out Zudi.
my boy.
He's up 3 spots. T-Bone now right behind him. But now the safety car is out in lap 5. Who will drop into this pit lane here and lose some spots on the track? Looks like a couple drivers will do so. Ali Mo, DRS. XOD getting that wing repaired, I'm sure. At least he wants to do that. Whether or not the game does that is another question sometimes. Tookie Dog's pitting as well. Dookie. Anyone else? I think the guys in the back really should. There's nothing really worth staying out for right now. So we'll see if the kind of lower half of the field, Alimo in front, can catch the people who stayed out on those older tires now. Alimo went on to the mediums as did DRS. Tookie Dogs, XOD, AZ are on the hards looking to go long. BBR on the fresh mediums. Kev went on the fresh mediums. Against the 5-lap-old runners in front. We'll see how quickly
Team leader,
Alimo can
love
get by
this.
Dastardly. And that helped T-Bone as well. He improved some. He jumped some people rather. Sorry.
The tires are only 7%, buddy.
And they're probably not too bad right now.
It's
And
worked out perfectly, man. Up
if-
12 spots.
if another safety car comes out sometime soon, he's looking really good. If that was the only one, though, then obviously this was the right thing to do. But who knows? That's why we're here to find out. So no one is actually out of the race, but there was a stricken car across the racing line through a blind corner, which has brought the safety car out.
Yeah, so let me shed some light on my wing damage. Ali was glitching, so DRS had to brake to not hit him. And then he turned to dodge, and then he slammed into the front wing of my car, so my wing kind of just popped off like a Lego head.
Just control the back of the field. I'll handle the front, okay?
The roles of
I am
reverse.
in 14th right now on some fresh hards behind dogs, so I'm pretty sure we can eat through this part.
I'm going to cook everyone in front of me. Their tires are going to fall off.
How far are you?
I'm in P8. Everyone ahead of me is on mediums, and I'm on hards. We all started on these tires. You guys are baby food, man.
Safety car is probably going in this lap. Just a couple drivers further back trying to catch up here. Purple Snack, Skeeta Bike, and Dookie for the last 3 positions. Hopefully we get going, though. Quite a ways back there.
Greg, would you have pit starting on the mediums? We want to know. You're the legendary racer. You're the OG, legendary Pokemon.
Oh, man, you know how it works, right? If you are amongst a group of other drivers doing the same thing, the more and more people that copy you, the more it benefits you. So I would say if I was in the front, I would just kind of have to see what the other drivers are doing. If I was in your position, definitely would have stayed out.
Yeah.
But
also have to keep
it's
in
a tough
mind,
call.
you have to also judge it based on the grid and likelihood of another safety car also. It's not as easy as saying,
Yes.
Greg, lap 7, would you pit? You have
Right.
to, Greg gauges his surroundings, you know.
Yeah, some races you just have a feeling are going to be a lot of safety cars. You just get that feeling from the first kind of third or so.
You getting that feeling right now?
Well, the grid's been really close together, which does increase the chances of it. So I would say, yeah, there's probably going to be a couple more. Because everyone is really close to one another. No one's really getting away here. Olive now is in the lead, looking to get this race underway onto lap 8 when he crosses the line. It's up to him now as to when that happens, and he has chosen to launch here ahead of Bella. Will anyone get by another further behind him in this lead group? This is a great opportunity to get a move done if you have one. And then how will Alimo race with the the older tires ahead of him? For now, he has not gone any further from where he began this
Is Ali ahead of me, Greg?
safety car. No, he is not. T-Boney's behind you.
Thank God.
He's on the freshies, though. He's looking to catch. A couple cars between you and him. And now he's looking to take advantage of Leader Liebag and Dastardly fighting. Will Ali have a run on either of them? He's trying, but they're still side by side. Up the hill now. It's going to be tough for the move to happen here. Dastardly closes the door through the right-hander. Does Alimo have the grip to go for the move here? You know he wants to. BBR further behind getting a penalty. Alimo does not get the run he wants, but he's right with Dastardly here. And like I said, it's not the easiest track to get these overtakes done. Kind of have to be patient. And for now, he's not been able to get any higher up amongst all the other drivers on the new tires. Ahead, though, looks like Jay Jackin is going for the move for P3 potentially on the Haas. On the inside initially. Now carries the speed. Got a little bit close to the track limits there. Might have got a warning if he's not careful. And he stays in P4 for now. So unsuccessful. It's not the easiest place to get a move done. Looks like Dookie is out of the session through turn 1 and 2. Look what I said, T-Bone. Here we are.
Still not pitting.
He's on the exit of turn 2 there. It's definitely a spot that you can lose the car for sure. That honestly seemed legitimate to me. And now we are here under safety car again. So will the drivers who stayed out the first time
Literally stay
do
out.
the same thing? They're going to lose a lot of track position for pitting, but their tires will be fresher. Some will stay out, I'm sure. Some will not. It's a tough place to get by here.
For staying out.
It's going to be up to Olive what he does first. That'll kind of lead the trend.
God.
I think he's got no choice but to come in here. This race could get away from him if he doesn't. He does come into the pit lane, but Bella does not. So Bella will inherit the lead. Everyone else, though, who did not pit the first time is in. T-Bone is the second driver to stay out, so he's going to be right behind Bella. And then we have someone behind him, Leader Liebag, behind T-Bone, as well as Dastardly in P4.
Amazing.
DRS Maestro. He's up there on the fresh tires. He got by Ali Mo somehow. And now he's the lead runner on the new tires, so to speak. He's in P5 currently, so not too far from the lead.
Let's do this, leader. Where you at, XOD?
I am sitting in 7th right now behind Mr. Glitchosaurus Rex.
Don't worry about Ali, man. Okay.
If you're on the hard tires now, you're looking pretty good, particularly if you put them on. Because now you could get to the end maybe if that opportunity presents itself. But like we said, more safety cars are likely.
Yeah, man, you're assuming there's no safety car.
Yeah. But it's
That's
good to be
crazy.
prepared, just in case. Never know. That's the magic of it. No one knows until it happens.
Still some key
Sometimes-
players here.
sometimes
Greg,
the
you know,
decisions
before
are very
the Big
difficult.
Bang,
Yes.
before the Big Bang happened, all the proper chemicals and stuff. Well, you got Kevwood, Ali, Dastardly on track.
Kevwood's up to P9
Thanks,
as
sir.
well, so he's having a good race on the mediums, which I think will be tough for him to get to the end. So he's probably looking for another safety car, as he always is anyway, let's be honest. He loves him a
Shout out
safety
to
car.
Kevwood.
Shout out to Kevwood.
Folks, support your veterans, Kevwood, veteran.
I think he enjoys the game more when he's following the safety car than when he's actually racing.
Hell yeah.
Dastardly is into the pit lane though, so the top field of the older tires has gotten a little bit smaller. He's going to shuffle to the back. So now it's just 3 drivers kind of ahead of those who have pitted relatively recently.
Greg, you know, again, do you like what I'm doing here? My tires are, the highest one is 12%.
This is the problem with starting on the hard sometimes, right? Is like you're kind of forced down one path.
Catch the next safety car. They're like buses in this league.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what you're looking for. If it doesn't come, you're going to be in big trouble, but I think that's going to happen, let's be honest.
Greg, can we give a quick shout out to all the viewers?
Shout out to all the
Greg, just
viewers
swinging into
watching, of
blue.
course,
Greg.
and all the drivers listening again through the replay.
Shout out, guys. Can we give some love to Greg Jennings, bro? How good is he on the comms? Killing his own. He's more politically correct T-Bone. He's a guy we send to Good Morning America. I do the Joe Rogan show type deal. So shout out, Greg.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, love you too, chat. Thank you. Thank you for joining us as always. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Share it with those you think would find it interesting. They'll see what
And
you're
just
up
some
to
love,
with these races.
love
It's a
to
good time.
Chenzo too, man. He's missing a couple, but
Yes,
he's a part of this
shout out
too.
to anyone who's joined me in the booth recently. Chenzo, who we're still missing for a few more weeks, I believe, but he'll be back for sure.
Bella, if you're listening, don't, just get out of my way.
So how will this unfold now? DRS is in the lead of the fresher tires. He's got 3 cars ahead of him on various tires that are all 10 laps old. Lap 11 onto 12 here. Still lots of time left. But the quicker he gets by them, the more advantageous it is for him. So how does Bella navigate this one? Looks like he has decided to launch already.
Leader's going to be a
T-Bone
wall too.
is
Leader's going to be a
behind.
wall.
And leader's right there in P3. Looks like the field got separated a little bit there. Bella definitely went a little bit earlier than most do, which has worked out for him. Not quite as close together as we were before, but we're getting very close. Only a couple gaps of a second or more are present for now, so we'll see how that stays. Looks like DRS Maestro is already looking for the attack on leader Liebag. Definitely a tough corner to outbrake someone, but he's getting closer. Everyone having 1 stop so far besides BBR and AZ, who have had 2. And then leader, T-Bone and Bella, as we mentioned, staying out. Up 18 positions in T-Bone's case for now. But DRS Maestro has gotten by a leader there, and now he's right on the back of the Mercedes. The new tires are showing their pace. Can T-Bone hold him off? Can he stay with him if he gets by? We will find out. Bella, though, wants to see as much battling behind him as possible. And then leader is now getting pressured by Alimo and XOD behind him. We see DRS Maestro go for the inside on T-Bone.
That was a dirty move, man.
Leader Liebag defending the slipstream from Alimo, just staying in P4 for now. Alimo gives him a little bit of a bump there and kind of gets the bump and run going through the chicane. Kevwood would be proud of that one. But they're still side by side here. Leader Liebag has the inside, but Alimo has the grip. Leader tries to fight it, but he runs out of space. And now his car is skipping across the curb. He is dropping down to P8 and maybe a little bit lower. P9 it is, P10 maybe. Alimo is now through with the bump and run. But he's got the penalty. DRS Maestro now is about a second away from Bella. You would think he would be able to catch him here. And he's looking very good now because the closest driver who's really racing him at this moment in terms of the strategy is Alimo, who still has to get by T-Bone here.
Maestro almost binned it.
Maestro has a moment though. Oh, that's not what he needed. He had a window to maybe get away a little bit there. Has a moment in front of T-Bone, who's now right behind him. He was very close to Bella, but now he's under a little bit of pressure. T-Bone on the left side of the circuit. He's going to hold the outside line and bury Maestro down to P3.
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
What a move on the old hards as well. If he can keep doing that, this race is going to be a good one for him. He just needs an opportunity to pit to open, probably with the safety car. But at the rate this is going, we're probably going to see another one. Kevwood up to P6 as well. He's doing good. Like we said, he likes it around here. Can he battle XOD like we saw in, what was that, Silverstone a few weeks ago? I'll always remember that. That was a good time. We'll see if he can get closer. Purple Snack is going to be amongst the drivers that have gotten a penalty now with 3 seconds added to his time, down in P17. T-Bone now letting Bella get a little bit in front, which is helping Bella out. DRS Maestro's looking to get by him now and regain that time that he lost.
Nitro's
Yellow flag further back. Looks like it's resolved. XOD going for the move on Alimo. Does not quite get it done though. Alimo's on those medium tires. DRS Maestro now back in the hunt for Bella. Can XOD get this move done? He's looking for it again. Alimo swoops in front of him and holds him to P5 at least for now. Leader Liebag struggling now. He's on the old tires. The field has gotten through him. Kevwood has gotten by Dogs there. But I thought he was in P6 already, so I'm not sure quite what happened. Alimo has spun, though, at the top of turn 9, I think it is. The blind right-hander. No safety car for now, but he's lost positions.
Hop in this DRS. Hop.
And now the Mercedes are right next to one another. XOD has an advantage here, and he has an option, or an opportunity, I should say, to get with DRS Maestro, and eventually both of them closer to Bella, and maybe, just maybe, fight for this race win. We will see. DRS Maestro now sets the fastest
Slow down
lap.
Maestro a lot.
Gulick has retired, and the safety car is out.
Safety car. I'm
There
pitting
it
this lap.
is.
I'm pitting XOD. I'm pitting XOD. Cool. Yo, Zod, do you want the pit stop or what?
Yes, I feel as though I do need to stop because
But I haven't pit yet.
my left side is 13, so this is what I'll do. I'll slow
You're
down
good,
to
bro.
where
You're
the
good
gap
till
is
the
like
end.
13.
Stay out. Stay out. Stay out. Trust me. Stay out.
Trust you.
I have to, bro. Or we can try to make this work. Fill the gap.
We're seeing the live
I know you have to
communications.
pit, but what I'm saying is, if I slow down to the gap where it's at least 3 seconds, you pit, I get right in, double stack, and we go.
Exclusive
'Cause
access here, folks.
I'm gonna be slapping on mediums.
Dude,
So let me know what your thoughts are.
hitting.
Drive to Survive has nothing on the Star Cup here. Look at that. We're just listening in to the Mercedes strategic chat there. Both of them close together, which poses some problems when you're trying to pit. So we'll see what happens here. Everyone, though, I think will come into the pit lane in this top fight for the lead here. For now, I think, yep. DRS Maestro's in again. T-Bone's in. XOD stays out. So
I like
he
that. I like
will
to staying out anyways.
stay out and
I like
maybe
that
look to
staying out
finish
anyways.
this race off. We'll see. Tookie Dogs has done so as well. Olive has
Good.
done so. Lihava has
Really
done
good.
so. Kool-Aid Man. Skeeta Bike. Wow, a lot of drivers staying out here. Leader Liebag again stayed out. I think Leader needed to pit there.
Isn't pit yet at all?
I don't think so. No, he is not. He's on the 16 lap hards, the oldest hards of the field now.
Let's do this, XOD.
But my
Got
trust
this
in
shit.
you. Then again,
No,
I
you
got
that. I
T-Bone
liked,
to do
honestly,
the
bro, I
follow.
like that move anyways. Look, you got 5 guys behind you on the same tires. Then 1 guy on the mediums, but it's Alamo, and he's got a 3-second penalty. Then 3 more on the hards. One of them hasn't even pit. You have a buffer zone to Bella and me. And, like,
Yep.
if we get, we'll help each other.
Not
Trust
just
me, I
you
like
and
it,
Bella.
bro.
Remember, I still gotta watch out for Ollie.
Again, he's on the same tire as you, and you're ahead of
Same
him.
time. Yes, but I don't know what his wear is like.
I like the move, I'm telling you, bro.
Tookie Dogs is telling you to box.
What are your tires at? They can't be bad. Mine were only at like 11 or 13%, my hards. They're barely even work. I could have stayed out longer if I wanted. But I don't know if we'll get another safety car. The hards are a great tire here, man. My opinion.
Will
I don't know,
anyone
how do you
pit
feel
on
about them,
this
Greg?
second lap? Yeah, they are the one to have around here. They last a long time. They don't wear that much,
Yeah.
especially when the
They have
fuel
decent
wears
pace.
down. They're
Yeah.
definitely, you want to hold on to them as long as you can, for sure.
I think especially me starting at the back, just throw on the hards, you know.
Now T-Bone's got a lot of overtaking to do, as he mentioned to his teammate there. A lot of cars staying out here. There's probably, there's 9 of them until Bella, who is now on the freshest tires.
Be Bella and Maestro.
So there's a lot of battling about to happen here.
Bella's on the hard, so.
Bella might have the best pace out of anyone from this point because he's on those fresh hards, as we mentioned. They're really good. But he's got so much work to do. And I'm sure some gaps will emerge as well. So some time to be made up for sure. It's going to be interesting. Nothing is set in stone. Another safety car could go out. We will see what happens here. Lap 18. Probably going on to 19 when we get going. I think this will be the lap here. Everyone is now bunched up. And there it is. Safety car has been announced to leave the circuit this lap. So we will get the racing underway onto lap 19.
XOD, let's get him, buddy.
A lot of fresh tires behind, a lot of crafty racers in front. Tookie Dogs advising XOD to pit there, but he had the exact same tires as he does. They're both 12 laps old. They're in the lead for now. Olive right behind them, slightly fresher with 8-lap hold hards, but still not the freshest out there. And now XOD is looking to get started a little bit later, and he has finally done so. Tookie Dogs is right behind him. Olive again on those fresher tires along with Lee Hava. The newcomer making a great first impression here. He's going for it already on Olive. He sees the opportunity here. He might have an idea, but it ultimately just doesn't work out. That chicane is really hard to stay side by side sometimes. What is the fresh tire runners doing? Looks like Bella's a little bit further behind the pack for now, but he is catching. He's still in P10. DRS though. DRS Maestro makes a crucial move. Gets by Bella. Leader still hasn't pit yet. He's now looking to get by him. Needs to do so right away because Leader is falling behind the rest of the field ahead, who now have DRS open. At least some of them do.
God damn it.
Maybe they don't. But anyway, yeah, Leader's causing a gap here. DRS is trying to get by him. He does so finally.
Well, this is... Man.
Look at that. There's like two halves of the field in trains on the minimap. You can see it. And that gap is because of Leader there. Now DRS Maestro is looking to close it down. And people are going to be looking to get by Leader as well. We have Bella up next. T-Bone right behind him. Jay Jackin has a lot of overtaking left to do if he wants to repeat that first win. It's going to be tough for him to do so. Looks like Olive has gotten by Dogs, because Dogs has had, I think, a little bit of a moment there. But he's still well within this fight for P3 now. Some fresher tires in front of him. Can Olive close to XOD here? Tires slightly fresher, but not a huge amount. Kool-Aid Man is now by Dogs, who is falling down a little bit. I think the tires are showing for him. Ali Mo is trying to hold on to P6 for now. Skeeta Bike in P7 as well. DRS Maestro has caught him up. The train has converged to become one again. Nose to tail all the way through the field. Where do you keep an eye on? I have no idea. Looks like Leader's finally into the pit lane. That will put him to the back of the pack. And then some. Tookie Dogs, though, is fighting with Ali Mo, trying to keep the fresher tires behind them. Skeeta Bike has gotten a penalty. DRS Maestro has gotten by Ali Mo there. And he's looking closer and closer towards the top runners. Speaking of getting closer, Olive has closed the gap on XOD. Now 5/10 away from the race lead. Lee Hava right behind him, as well as Hood Kool-Aid Man. The two new racers here, right next to one another on track for P3 and P4. DRS Maestro fighting Ali Mo more. Now looking to get by Tookie Dogs into P5. He's making methodical moves here. He's still got quite a bit of time left as well. He is not out of this one at all, but he needs to get by Dogs as soon as possible. Further behind, we had Jay Jackin battling Skeeta Bike. Looks like T-Bone has gotten by both Bella and Jay, I believe, recently. So he's looking good in P9 for now. More overtaking to be done. XOD holding on to the lead just about, but Olive is right there. Now on the inside. DRS open. The Haas right behind him, looking to make it too wide with XOD. There's some contact there, but I think the cars are okay. XOD, though, is in P2 for now. Just holding on to it. DRS Maestro is 2.8 seconds away, 2.9 about. He's got to push a lot if he wants to catch this lead group, who will have DRS open. But I think he's got the pace to do it. He just needs either another safety car or a little bit of battling ahead, and that will really help him out. Now Ali Mo is right behind him. Tookie Dogs behind Ali Mo. T-Bone will have to get by both of the drivers here to improve from P8. He's got a McLaren that's XM with the McLaren of Bella pressuring him. They're going to go side by side. Bella will get into P9. What will happen in the lead here? XOD's got battling ahead and defending behind to think about what will he decide to do here. Looks like he's got the run on Olive. Holding on to P1 for now. DRS Maestro with the fastest lap. Again, the Haas of Lihava looking to get into P2 on the inside of that chicane. Just not quite working out. Hood Kool-Aid Man was almost within striking range there. And DRS Maestro did gain some time with that little side-by-side moment. 2.1 seconds away from P4. Getting here is one thing, but getting through these guys is another, so he really has to get here as soon as he can if he wants a shot for this win. T-Bone now through on Ituki Dogs into P7. Having a great race here, has to be said. Starting from the back, staying out, making bold choices, and now he's been rewarded. And Bella will pass his teammate. I think Dogs made it a little bit easier for Bella there. Bella's now right behind T-Bone. Lihava, though, battling Olive. He needs to get in front of him if he wants a chance to pass XOD.
Dogs.
Kool-Aid Man dropping off a little bit. Will we see a swap for P2 or maybe for the lead? Olive's got the run. The battery's going to run out right about now, though, and just a little bit too little power there. And Lihava gets now into P2, which is great for him. He's going to have a shot at XOD this next lap if he stays with him. Bella has gotten by T-Bone there into P7 as well. Some penalties ahead of T-Bone. I think Ali Mo just won, so he will be a spot ahead for now, but of course still a lot left to race for here. DRS Maestro is getting closer and closer to this lead fight. So he's going to be one to look out for as well. This is wide open. Any of these top four has a great chance, and DRS Maestro is increasing his chances as the lap goes on. Bella now is trying to get by Ali Mo here on the inside, right ahead of T-Bone. He does so. Ali Mo will have a chance to respond, though. So we'll see what happens here. But we have to get back to the front, of course. Now, DRS open for Lihava, the newcomer. And look at this, folks. His first race, and he's taken the lead with not that many laps left. Jay Jackin gets a 3-second. His race has not gone according to plan. Ali Mo has finally pit, getting out of the way for several drivers. And Lihava Mato, the newcomer, the wingish protege, is here. And he's looking great.
Bono, my tires are gone. Bono, my tires are gone.
Oh my god.
And as XOD is insisting his tires are dying, the safety car comes out on
Oh
lap
my
25. No one
Alexa D,
retired there
you got
as
your
far
wish.
as I'm aware.
What are you
Dashly
doing?
Daddy gets the drive through.
What are you
Purple
doing,
Snack's
XOD?
been disqualified.
What are you
Oh.
calling your XOD? Or you don't want to say it live? Jesus, that kind of hurts me actually. Fake. I don't know.
This is a
Maybe not.
tough call. Obviously,
20%
everyone is better
mediums.
off if they all pit. That's the simple answer. But you
So I
know
gotta see what's up.
the time is running out. So all XOD's into the pit lane. Olive
Stay
is
out.
as well. Hood Kool-Aid Man stays out along with the race leader. DRS Maestro stays out for now. T-Bone is staying out. Bella stayed out. He's back in P4 where he kind of was earlier. Looks like Purple Snack said he had some oversteer into the wall there. That was the cause of the safety car. Dastardly Daddy stays out. But he has the drive-through. So he's not going to be there for long. He's going to have to serve that when the race gets going again. That's unfortunate for him. But maybe T-Bone might benefit from that and might hold off the drivers behind a little
Does it
bit.
hurt me, man? I don't know. It's hard to say.
So there's a mixture of fresh mediums and softs now that have been put on in the last lap. With the safety car coming out here. Now it is XOD with the freshest mediums. Olive with the freshest softs right behind him. They're both in P7 and 8 respectively. The 9-lap-old hards and mediums are in front of them. And then you have Hood, Kool-Aid Man, and Lihava, the two newcomers. 1 and 2 for now. On the older, harder tires though. So much to keep an eye out here, but the laps are running away. And now track position is going to become more important than ever. It's tough to make a big run through the field here. You do have to get a little bit lucky. So how far will XOD and company get up the field? We will see. Will they get back with the race leaders? Will the race leaders have enough breathing room? Will DRS get involved? His tires are looking a little bit
XOD,
better.
I'll try to do you a solid before you get by Dastardly. Try to interject myself.
Bella's back in this race. Looks like Dastardly is pulling off there. He's letting the field pass him.
Now.
With the drive-through, just not wanting to get involved. XOD and T-Bone make the strategic call to swap positions under the safety car here. And now XOD is 1 position higher. Dastardly's out of the way as well. He's now in a much better position. And T-Bone could play a little bit of a team game for him behind as well.
Multi 51.
Here the strategic calls there. I think we're going to get going on this lap. Lap 28. So that'll leave us with, what, 6 laps left to do?
What'd I tell you, XOD? That was a
I
move.
just
Listen to the
want to see
T.
what I can do.
Listen to
Cookie
the
Dogs
T-Bone
is
no
not
leads.
happy with the safety cars. Jay Jackin had an issue with his teammate. Looks like it was leader.
XOD's gonna win this one, baby.
There's the Red Bull's team is not very happy right now. But the Mercedes team is feeling good. There's opportunity for them to help one another here.
All complaints to Greg Jennings at mushroomcup.ca, as usual.
Inbox is currently full. Can't send messages, unfortunately. But here we
Give his
go.
Instagram. I'll start giving his Instagram out.
Here we go. The safety car is in. So lap 28 is when we're going to get going here.
XOD. Time to be a
The
teammate.
two new drivers having a great start to this race and their Star Cup career. Can they finish it off? Finish 1 and 2, or at least can one of them win? We will see. DRS Maestro's right there. DRS Maestro spun! DRS Maestro spun! No!
He already spun.
No!
Go XOD.
That knocked off my wing, bro. That knocked off my wing. Just
No.
hold your
Go
hand.
No! And
Let me
XOD
through, let
has
me
gotten
through then.
damaged because of that. We're hearing it live.
Fuck,
Bella's
Maestro,
now
bro.
by both of them. And Bella's into P3. That was a rare, or not a rare, a routine Maestro tune.
Another one. Oh my god.
A safety car is out again. Oh
Oh
no.
my goodness. Maestro, bro. Oh my. He did the 360 spin move, windmill. Dogs has 13, XM has 10 from that. What happened?
Oh my god.
XM just pit. What the Maestro?
We have 10 seconds for 3 drivers here, maybe 4. Tookie Dogs has one, most likely. XM has one. Kevwood has one. DRS has one. And J-Jack, and I think all have 10-second penalties. 5 of them handed out there.
You know Kev was loving this one.
Oh man. This has turned into a bloodbath here.
Star Cup action.
Tookie Dog's urging for his penalty to be removed. To be honest, guys, I didn't really see
We didn't see it,
all
Dogs,
of that
but yeah,
back
we'll
there,
handle
but
it,
I
Dogs. Send it in,
imagine
Dogs. Send it in if it's bad, bro.
I imagine it's probably due to DRS Maestro spinning, and if so,
But he still has 3. It's just a 10 or something. Yeah, we'll sort it out.
yeah, there's going to be some things to look at here, but it was just tough to capture the
What happened,
sheer
Greg? Did they get 10
size
seconds
of that.
for passing Maestro or something? Who was kind
Yeah,
of
I don't quite
Yeah.
know. I didn't quite see. Yeah, okay. Dogs is saying
Must have
illegal
been.
overtake.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, okay, guys. Anyone who got one for passing
Yeah.
Maestro there, just let me know, man. It's no
That's
big
what
deal.
happened there.
No big deal there.
T-Bone benefiting from that, though, has to be said. In P4,
Where'd I start?
and let's get that information up. T-Bone is up 16 spots, starting from
questions?
last up to a shot at the podium, if not
I'm
more.
the king of Spain.
Maestro is angry at himself.
Good, I'm angry at him too.
Nobody's more pissed off at Maestro than I am. Right?
I think Maestro's not made a lot of people happy there. Of course, it was a mistake, but man,
Single-handedly rising
who
the cost of
else?
healthcare.
who else would be doing that? Oh man, that is at least confused the grid for the most part. Looks like a lot
Even
of people are
Kevwood
mad.
is not too pleased. So you know you've done something right. Nonetheless, folks, this is Star Cup. We're going to grind it out. How these things goes.
What do we say? We said it was unpredictable. How could you predict this? 2 new drivers we've never seen here in the lead. Bella honestly having a good race for the most part, just the strategy not quite going in his favor. And he's right there in P3, and then T-Bone like coming from the grave, making the bold choices. A lot of penalties behind them, but we will sort those out. Keep an eye on the
just a
gaps
10,
as the race
so,
finishes.
I mean, Dog still has 3 and all that. Going to be
Yeah,
fun
there-
to calculate after.
There's some math to be done here, which is going to be tough, admittedly.
Bucks for Greg or whoever does the standings.
All
Shout out that app too.
right,
Yeah,
so
good race, guys. It's been fun, man. Shout
we're
out
gonna
to you,
finish
man.
off.
Taco.
I believe with 3 laps here, 31, 32, 33, because I think the debris has been cleared from the Maestro Calamity. And now we are ready to finish this race off. It's been exciting all the way through. 4 drivers at least will not finish the race. DRS Maestro's in last place for now. Exactly,
Dogs
it's
is
been
a great
good,
teammate, man.
good drama
Gotta
kind of
say.
race. Exactly, Purple, you're right.
I've never been done like that. He didn't do anything dirty, but man, was he ever freaking pesky. So shout out Dogs. Just that's how you do it as a teammate. Shit. You just kind of be annoying and fair. That's what Dogs do. You're lucky, Bella.
So, is the safety car going in? I really hope it does.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. We got 3 laps at least, so I think 2 of them with the DRS activated. There will be some chances here for some drivers. Maybe some
Sam's a
more
threat,
mistakes to
too.
be made. Will
Some of
someone
those
spin
softs.
on the restart? We will see.
XM though, Greg, on those softs, and that penalty's coming off, right? So he's in.
That's
this
true,
mix.
yeah. He's on the fresh softs into P6 for now. Looks like some drivers touching each other under the
Yeah,
yellow
so
flags
that's just-
here.
That was me hitting Bella.
And Skeeta Bike's got a 10-second. further behind. Severe collision with Zudi. But now, anyway, Lihava, the newcomer, has launched in the Haas for the last restart of this event. 3 laps to go, and he's built a nice gap for now. Tookie Dogs looking to get by T-Bone. Does have the 3 seconds still to worry about. And looks like XM has already gotten by Dogs there. I think Dogs made that a little bit easier for him as well. Now XM on those fresh softs is right behind T-Bone. But the laps are running out here. Kool-Aid Man is not out of this as well, but he needs to stay with Lihava if he wants a chance. He's just about doing it, but he needs to be closer, and he needs to have a lot of battery as well. And now XM's looking to do well as well. He's looking to move into P4. T-Bone in that position for now. XM has a little bit of a difficulty through that braking zone. Tookie Dogs is ghosted. And Olive gets through him literally, as well as a Ferrari there momentarily. That was Kevwood, but just not enough space. Now it looks like someone's off the track. It was Kevwood. Pushed off a little bit there, I think. Looked like it anyway. I wasn't sure who that was. Maybe the Red Bull. Either way, Bella is by Hood Kool-Aid Man. 1.4 seconds behind the race leader. 2 laps left to go. Lihava out of nowhere in the box seat here. Can Bella catch him? The time is running out. T-Bone still in P4. He's holding on to it and trying to get to P3 as well. Hood Kool-Aid Man on the left side. Tough to stay around the outside here, but T-Bone does. Oh, but they touch! They touch! And the race of legend has ended in tears for Kool-Aid Man and T-Bone.
What is he doing, Kool-Aid?
Oh, man. It's never stopping here, folks. Now XM up to P4. 5/10 behind Olive in P3, but look at the top 3. They've all separated. Lihava in P1. Not really allowing Bella to get closer to him. That's crucial for him. This will be Bella's best opportunity to pass, coming and going here as he crosses the line for this final lap of this absolutely insane race here. This third season is off to a great start. We had Jay Jacken take the win last time out. He's had a tough one tonight. And now we have a brand new race winner on the cards here. Bella right behind him, but just not quite close enough. Any battling further behind? Looks like Jay Jacken has made something out of this race. It was looking a little tough for him earlier. He's in P5 currently. Oh, there's a moment further behind. Who was that? Was that Skeeta Bike and maybe DRS? A little dust up there. XOD right behind them. There's going to be a lot of penalties being applied as we cross the line here, so we're going to try and keep an eye on the gaps for post-race analysis sake. But Lihava, the silent killer. Never heard him talk, never seen him write a message, never seen him race. But here he is, making a statement on his first attempt in the Star Cup. And with that corner completed, he will win the second race of this third season. Bella's right behind him in P2. Olive almost had P2 over Bella, just 1/10 behind. Zudi! Shout out to Zudi in P4. Now, there might be some penalties making that appear that way. But for his sake...
a bunch of guys have to have the 10s off.
Yeah.
I don't know
for his sake, that's still good. So like we said, some penalties affecting things. DRS Maestro's in P5, but there was a spin there which caused a big cascading braking fest, which dished out some penalties very, very aggressively. So it's tough for us to really give you the final results here. There's going to have to be some math to be done, which I don't have the capacity to do right now. Mato and Bella.
Oh, that was a heartbreaker, bro. That was a heartbreaker.
Yeah, that was a
podium
up
there.
and down battle for everyone involved, even if you had a good race.
But I had everything so well done, man. I had a podium from
And then, yeah, T-Bone and Kool-Aid Man just coming together there on the second last lap, I believe.
Yeah, shout out
Lihava,
to
though.
Mato. Yeah, in his debut for the win. Again, this is the tier 3. Some things are gonna happen, even to me. I don't everyone though. I don't even know what the final points are after the pens, Greg.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of an effort to figure that out. But we know Lihava definitely won. There is no question about that. Bella got P2. There's no question about that. I think Olive as well, same thing. But XM was up there as well. So some things to figure out. But overall, guys, what a race that was. Thank you to everyone taking part and to everyone watching. It's been a lot of fun. We'll probably get maybe a couple interviews in here like normal.
I tried to get Mato, XM. Where did XM end up?
He's in P8, but he had that 10 seconds, so I think he might have been P4 or maybe something like that. Could be wrong.
We'll figure it out. Well, Kevwood in the points after all that.
But yeah, thank you guys. And we know the game's not perfect. You know, so there's definitely some penalties given out which aren't deserved a lot of the time. We're trying to sort that through. We're gonna try and sort that out here for everyone, probably for next time. But what a race it was!
Yeah, it was fun, man. Honestly, I enjoyed it. It's not always about the result, you know. I had fun grinding
Exactly.
it out. Keep it in mind, folks. What just happened to me, like, it's easy to go and get mad and shit like that, but it's just a game. It's all fun at the end of the day.
Exactly.
You know.
Oh, here we go. The
Coming in here
race
though,
winner is here.
yeah, I just Laheva Mato coming out of Finland. Congratulations. I believe this is your first league victory anywhere.
That's correct.
How did it feel,
Wow.
buddy? How did it feel
Oh.
crossing the finish line with the commentators singing your praise?
You know, I kind of like I don't know what I just have done. Like I have been racing 5 years, I guess. This is my first win, so it felt good. This is
Congratulations,
how it
man.
feels to win.
Wow. Nice work. So, how was your race? Can you tell us about some things that happened?
Oh yeah, the qualifying didn't go how I imagined it. I had really good chance to be in a pole. There was a little incident in my second row. The last one it was my own mistake. So, but well, I saw that I will have a good pace for the race. Like usually how I do my setups. I usually concentrate for the main race, not so much for the qualifying. And I don't know why today we have so many safety cars, because in the end we have many cars to finish the race, but we have like 4 or 5 different
Buddy, I warned
safety
you,
cars.
it is the tier 3 league, so it's not always going to be like, you know, the
It
it's
surprised
kind of
me
like
how
some
easily
people
it
start
came.
here.
Yeah.
Like some of us are just over the hill like me. So again, I don't know. Maybe you're too fast for this league. I don't know if we'll say that right away. I think you still had a competitive race. So we'll see how it goes. And we do have the Mushroom Cup, which may be more suitable for you Monday and Thursday at the same time.
Monday will be difficult for me.
Yeah,
Was it Thursday or Tuesday?
Thursday.
Thursday. Okay, that
You can always
might
pop in
be.
as a reserve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I need to give a shout out to my race engineer, to Saskalainen.
There we
Again,
go.
this is how we do. This is what we do as a team. And thanks for the boys to the factory, Niko, Oskari, Muro, and Skuni. They support me today. So we made the strategy today, and the first pit stop we decided to not go, but the second one we go, and Bella Steel, was it Bella Steel who stay in the track? So when the third came, we decided to just stay and hold on with the old hard tires, and today that decision lead us to the win. So
Wow, you have a whole team behind you. That's awesome. Congrats
done,
to you
buddy.
guys.
And
yeah, we
Awesome
have
job.
a nice group of people. Yeah.
on a broader scope, I know you are representing the great country of Finland. A couple of my good buddies, Wingish, Makesure, Cooley, Curry, Omni Jimmy, Jojo, Sisu, Ansa. There's a couple of them. I don't know if you know any of those guys. They race in our leagues too, man. So they'll be happy to hear that Finn won tonight, man. I'll send them the tape.
Yeah, those guys, they are great guys. Great
That's
battles.
it.
Only
they,
vodka is running through their veins.
Yeah, man. You know, if they put the vodka down long enough, they'll check out the race. I promise you. So I'll send it over to Wingish, who's also serving for the Finnish military right now. So shout
Very
out to
good.
Wingish.
Shout
Yeah.
out Wingish.
Well,
All right.
Thank you, Mato, man.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Mato. Thank you very much. We're going to move on now to DRS Maestro. He has gotten into this booth here. DRS, can you hear us? How are you? Are your injuries okay?
Bro, I am so freaking mad at myself, man. Like everything, I had everything there for me, man. Like the pace was there, my strategy was on point, and I'm mad at myself. That whole thing at the end, I'm not sure why I was still in hot lap there, and I hit my accelerator a little bit too hard, and I guess yeah, I lost it before the safety car restart, and yeah, I'm not happy about that because I
Yeah.
was like, literally, this is a win thrown away from my end.
Yeah, who knows, right? There was definitely a path forward for you, which ultimately did
Yeah,
not
it was like
exist
because
anymore.
I was looking at everything. I'm like, the leaders were like 3/4 a lap slower than I was because I had newer tires than they did, and yeah, just that one
So,
mistake ruined everything.
any word to the drivers affected? There are, I'm not gonna lie, a couple of them in the chat
I mean,
that
it
mentioned your
happens.
name.
They have to understand I'm racing no assist, so
Oh.
it's bound to happen that somebody loses control of their car. That's part of racing. So I'm sorry that happened. Everybody got penalties because of that, but you know, I spun out. It was a mistake, and mistakes do happen, and I'm sorry that happened
There we
right in front
go.
of y'all.
We heard it here first from the man himself. Looking great for most of the night. Getting P5 according to the
Yeah.
scoreboard, but I think there will be some
He could have
penalties
won
to be
tonight, man.
removed.
He had a win. He had a car
So,
that could have won.
It
for
was
sure,
it
man.
was a
Shout out
Yes,
win
Maestro.
right there,
absolutely.
bro. I'm
He was
not
looking
happy
good.
about that because I was
Yeah,
on
he
a
was.
soft medium strategy, and everything was working out well. Even when I was down to 13 on mediums, I went all the way up to P3. But yeah.
Shout out to DRS Maestro, guys. He's playing with all these new assists, new setups, always tinkering with things, looking to find that sweet spot, man. I know it's easy to laugh and stuff,
Yeah.
but he's playing the game on a harder difficulty than us. He's not using anything, no line. He's playing blindfolded too. Shout out to
Yeah,
him.
yeah, he's got a lot of
I
things to
have been,
deal with.
yeah, it's so bad,
We
man.
love the Maestro, and
It's been a bad start to my year. I haven't won this year, well, other than in other leagues, but in this leagues, nah.
sorry, buddy.
Well,
Keep your head up.
sure it's
I'll be
not too
back.
far away.
Before we just
Yeah.
send it to Greg, man, I just want to say thank you to everyone for racing. I had a great time. Shout out to the Maestro. Congrats to Leheva Mato, Bella. I don't know who ended up on P3 after all that. And again, I want to thank Greg, man. So you're the man.
Thank you guys. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up there for round 2 of season 3. We got a lot of races left to go in this season though, and a championship battle I'm sure to keep an eye on. Next time out, next Tuesday, let's just quickly take a look. We will be at, where is this? There it is. Las Vegas. Oh, I'm excited for that one. I've never commentated a race there before, and looking forward to that one as always. That one's going to be exciting. Don't miss that one, but for now, that's been it for this occasion. This has been Greg Jennings, T-Bone, and company, finishing off the broadcast here for the Star Cup. Thank you if you made it this far. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share the video with your friends, anyone who might find this interesting, and we will see you next time out in a week's time. Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as always. And we are wrapping it up. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.